Today's video is the continuation of a new series, and I believe it will be one of my most exciting video series to date. In this video and in this series, I'm researching some epic basketball stories about some of the greatest players of all time. I'll do my best to research these stories to figure out what specific games they're talking about, and I'll do my best to inform you guys on the details of the event. Today, I have a story from the NBA All-Defender Shane Battier, as he describes a game he was in with Kobe Bryant. Take a listen.
So here I am, rookie, playing 40 minutes a night, guarding every two in the league. Guarding Kobe, guarding AI, guarding Paul Pierce, guarding Manu. You name it. Like whoever the top. So
right away.
So like I learned, like I got my ass beat, but I learned. Kobe, my favorite Kobe story is, and Kobe, you know, may he rest in peace, was only probably like 2 weeks older than me.
Yeah.
But like, because he went out of school, you know, I went to school for 4 years. It seemed like we were different ages, but he was only 2 weeks older than me. And my rookie year,
young boy, though.
My rookie year, here I am again, Duke boy. You know, I got him. I got Kobe. I got him. I got him. All right. And so I learned what Kobe Island is. Kobe Island is when you're guarding Kobe Bryant, you turn around and you got no help side defense. You're on an island.
Yeah.
It's a lonely place to be.
Definitely
This cat. And I didn't know how to guard like I would later on. He scored 63 points on me in 3 quarters. I mean, the Lakers are good. They were beating us so bad that he didn't even play the fourth quarter. He for sure would have had 80, for sure, without a doubt. You know, and it was in Staples Center, and I'm embarrassed because he just
going through one.
Me. And so I'm like, man, I gotta figure this guy out because I'm gonna see him for the next 10 years, hopefully.
Yeah.
Right. And I gotta figure this cat out.
The conversation continues, and Shane talks about how he started trying to block the Mamba's vision by literally covering Kobe's face with his hand. This method of defense was something Battier famously tried a lot when he battled against Kobe and the Lakers in the 2009 Western Conference semifinals. Let's go back to his original story though, where he says that Kobe scored 63 points in only 3 quarters. Apparently, this was the beatdown that Shane needed in order for him to rethink how he defended the Mamba moving forward. In order to figure out which game this was, let's revisit the details of this story. For one, he clearly stated that it occurred in his rookie season. 2, he said that it happened in Staples Center, which narrows down the possibilities quite a bit. And 3, he said it was a blowout victory for the Lakers, which is why Kobe didn't even have to play in the fourth quarter. Shane Battier's rookie season was the 2001 to 2002 season, and his Memphis Grizzlies only played against Kobe and the Lakers twice in Staples Center that year. The first game was on November 9th, 2001, and it was a blowout victory for the Lakers, 110-86. But the thing is, it couldn't have been this contest, because it was actually a very ugly performance for both players, as Battier only had 2 points on 0 of 9 shooting, while Kobe had just 13 points on 5 of 15 shooting from the field. So that brings us to the only other possibility, which was later that season. It's January 14th, 2002. The 12-24 Grizzlies versus the 26-8 Lakers in Staples Center. Not only do I firmly believe this is the contest that Shane was talking about, but as a lifelong Lakers fan who actually saw this game live, it seems rather obvious. Now there's actually some extra context that you should know about this night. For one, the Lakers were coming off of a brutal 2-point loss in Chicago just a couple evenings earlier. It wasn't a tough night simply for the loss, but the Lakers also lost their superstar center for a while. Late in the fourth quarter in the Chicago Bulls game, Shaq was looking for the ball in the post when he took a hit from both Brad Miller and Charles Oakley. Now this game was really chippy up to that moment, and Miller actually had a history of fouling Shaq pretty hard when he got deep under the basket. Well, this was one hard foul too many, and Shaq snapped. One could argue that it was actually Oakley who dealt the most punishment. But apparently, Shaq didn't know that, and instead, he unleashed his fury on Brad Miller. Fortunately, Shaq is about as accurate with his punches as he is with his free throws. And before he could unleash a second punch, they were completely surrounded by players and referees. For the altercation, Shaq was suspended a total of 3 games. The following contest was the one between Shane Battier's Grizzlies and Kobe Bryant's Lakers. As a way to show support for his suspended teammate, Kobe actually wrote Shaq's jersey number on his shoes prior to the game. With Shaq out of the game, Kobe needed to shoulder more of the offensive burden for Los Angeles. So in a way, torching Battier wasn't really personal, but it was just necessary. When the game started, Kobe's aggressiveness could clearly be seen, as he buried this crazy scooping shot to give the Lakers their first points. It actually wasn't Battier who was initially assigned to guard Kobe, but it was the Grizzlies' 6'8" power forward Grant Long, who was a 14th year veteran in the league. After Kobe scored roughly 10 points on a helpless Long, Memphis decided to make the switch and give Battier his shot at guarding Kobe. But things became even worse at that point. Kobe was absolutely abusing Shane with every kind of shot you could think of, from electrifying slams to contested mid-range jumpers and deep three-pointers. Even Kobe's future teammate Pau Gasol was getting torched on some occasions. At the end of the first half, Kobe had a whopping total of 36 points. Into the second half now, and Kobe continues to mercilessly destroy Shane Battier. Once Kobe scored his 47th point, Shane had received his 4th foul in the third quarter and had to head to the bench. At this point, the Grizzlies were in full desperation mode and put the 6'5" Rodney Buford on Kobe to see if he had any luck. But to the surprise of absolutely no one, that didn't work either. The previous NBA high that season was 53 points by Tim Duncan. Kobe surpassed that and had 56 points with 20 seconds left in the third quarter. With Kobe's final shot, he launched a three-pointer, and if that shot had gone in, it would have equaled him to the entire Grizzlies total through 3 quarters at 59. Funny enough, it was actually his future teammate Pau Gasol who blocked that shot and ruined that chance of Kobe achieving history. Years later, Kobe would outscore a Dallas Mavericks team through 3 quarters, 62-61. And it's crazy to think that he nearly outscored an entire team through 3 quarters twice. Obviously, Kobe proceeded to sit out the entirety of the fourth with a victory locked in. Ultimately, the Lakers won the game 120-81. And on the night, Kobe finished with 56 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists on 21 of 34 shooting and 11 of 12 from the free throw line. So Shane Battier was just a little bit inaccurate with the story. He was correct that the Lakers won big in Staples, but Kobe scored 56 points and not 63, which resulted in Battier coming up with some unconventional ways of trying to stop Kobe in the future. And after what the Mamba did to him in his rookie season, can you really blame him? I certainly don't. I vividly remember watching this game for several reasons. One, it was Kobe's first 50-point game that his team actually won. 2, it was also his first game where he scored at least 50 points through 3 quarters, which he went on to do 4 more times in his career. And lastly, it was one of the first times where Kobe demonstrated just how offensively explosive he could be if Shaq wasn't in the lineup taking many of the opportunities. So what do you guys think? What is another NBA story that I should make a video about? I look forward to hearing your suggestions in the comment section below. Thanks for watching as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more basketball content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.